Hello, hello. Welcome once again to Diablo Hellfire and my sincere struggle to make this work because you may or may not know if you have the suffering I had to do, but OBS decided to just out of nowhere, just to draw a little curveball on my face. OBS decided it's time to actualize itself. No biggie, no problem. I'm used to it. But, okay, fine. We shall update it. That's fine. We're friends, right, OBS? And for some ungodly reason, in this update, it just stopped working. It wouldn't share screen anymore. It just won't capture Diablo. It decided it didn't want to. And not only that, I was like, oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just Diablo. Maybe I'm fucked and I will have to just seek something else to play, which is sad. I really want to play this on stream. But no, lo and behold, it wouldn't capture anything. So I wanted to stream just a while ago, and I couldn't. And I was like, say 40 minutes, just clicking around, being videos, being like, OBS 2023 update how to fix black screen. That was me for a long time. Oh yeah, my god. So, back to the game. What are we doing, boys? We're playing Diablo 1, the good old game from the past. And we should be around. We are entering the Catacombs. I finished the first dungeon, the Cathedral, in the last stream. You can check the VOD on my YouTube channel, or I think it's still on the Twitch channel. Whichever you prefer. For now, I just have some items and just a few, just a bunch of scrolls I gotta get rid of. So we'll get to that. One thing I didn't get as a child was that you could see your stats here. I only knew you could perhaps check your stats only this, and then I learned that all of this was important too. Like a dumbass, I didn't know. So I would just put anything that I thought it was good, and then if you see here, for example, the cap has 2 armor. This one has 3, but this one has plus 54 armor. And this one doesn't, and you can see my armor class going up. So that's an easier way to know which thing is better. Just like this mace, you can see it has a little bit more damage. I mean, it has a little bit more, you would think it does more damage, but the sword has plus 36% of damage. That's a little better than the chance to hit. It's not that much. Other swords hit faster. It's just a preference thing at some points too. Look at me trying to explain how I play this game,
Whoa,
not being I'm not even close to being good at this game yet. But that's what I have learned in my time playing. The good thing about the sword is that it's a magic sword. It's a magic near uploaded on. Oh, I can sell. Can I sell this now? If you don't know, if you drop items, they will stay here in town. So you can just store your shit here. 60 magics, protect magic. I can sell this now because this used to give me 6 plus magic, and I used to read books, but the sword gives me more, so I'm gonna be keeping the sword. So I can still not read that.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
To the backyard. I hate also going back to what I was complaining about, because I like complaining apparently. I hate when the programs update themselves and it just won't work anymore. It's the same with when Windows freaking updates itself. And it used to when I had a laptop that was pretty meh in quality, it would just wreck my laptop. Anytime Windows was like and gave me that smirking little face of like I gotta update, I was like, oh okay, it's fucked. I am never going to be able to play things that I did again. I remember one update actually, it's just like it won't let me open Eclipse Studio. I had to reinstall everything. So when I see that little like update screen, I'm like, I'm fearful. I'm gonna keep the identifiers. Technically, and I think so, maybe not, maybe I'm wrong, but like, technically you just need one town portal scroll per going to the dungeon. Because once you use it, you're just back home. I like Firewall. I'm gonna keep Firewall. Firewall, I love it. Not like the most amazing spells you can get in this game, but I love it.
What ails you, my friend?
Right. So since I'm going to the Catacombs, and this game has a little bit of a thing of getting like difficult spikes. Not as much in the caves, but it does get a difficult spike rather big in the Catacombs. I mean in the caves. Sorry, I confused them. It does the difficult spike you won't notice on the Catacombs, but you will notice it in the caves. And in Hell too. You will hella notice in Hell. So, this is one of those. One of these. Let's see if there's a book to buy. Firewall. I am extremely tempted there, but I better not expend my money in freaking books when I am the warrior. I like magic. I just really don't like using the sorcerer. Not yet. Ah yeah, he lets you. That guy is basically the DLC door, and he will only let you in the DLC. I think if you are in the caves or hell. I'm not. Which one of those? Let's see what have we got. I thought that was a lucky. This was a very lucky drop. You see here I came down from the cathedral right to the up to town stairs. That's a very lucky one if you're like stumbling your way to get out. You will hear me stop clicking. I have an auto click thing going on because I am not a child anymore. Clicking so much is very painful. My wrists are not what it used to be. I'm not a child anymore. I am trying to delay carpal tunnel as much as possible. So that's why. Hope you don't mind. And if you mind, I'm sorry. These levels where you have like a lot of arrow shooting enemies, you would think that they're easier. It's not. When you get to a wall of enemies shooting arrows and you can see your life drain so fast, it's rather dangerous. Is that teleport? I can't see it. You can see how my just by walking out there, my life is like drains. There's always this freaking blood cleanse or flesh cleanse. So if this game came out and this sort of game came out as is, nowadays it would be like a morning compilation. I swear, Jesus Christ. Also, you may or may not hear some construction in the background. I'm sorry about that. Come here, come here. I dislike, and if you there's some enemies that if you don't have, oh shit, that's a unique one. You will see when if you see me reach hell, there is like a sort of enemy that shoots like a magic bullet thing. It's called Bloodstar. It's metal as fuck. That if for some reason you don't have good dexterity, you won't be able to catch them. They run so fast. Oh. That's a weird looking boy. They're called succubi, I think, and they fucking dash for the door when you get close to them. And at some point, I actually got mad at the game because I couldn't catch them. I had too low a dexterity, so I missed whenever I got to graze their naked body, shooting the blood stars to my face. Like I had to heal so much. I just like got tired, went back to the upper levels, got a bow, and just like shot at them back. That's why I've learned my lesson, and you should always have a lot of like you shouldn't like make a build of 0 dexterity. That's just a mistake. Oh, there's nothing. I swear to God. Oh, I used information like a dumbass. I meant to use search. Where the fuck? Oh, where am I? If you are deeply colorblind, search will be your best friend. If you're like visually impaired or anything, because like I couldn't tell you how many things in my times playing this game I must skip because I didn't see them. Sometimes you will hear me click again, because when you do shift click, the guy will stand in place instead of just walking. That doesn't work when I use the auto clicking program, so I will return to monkey and just click my way through the game sometimes. Actually, it's fun that I've had like a lot of work this week, and so I had to go home for because I had to go like back to my parents' home because from Friday till yesterday we had like a national holiday that it just like the gods smiled upon the working class, and the national holiday felt like half a week, so we were free for half a week. But I don't have my computer there, so I couldn't stream. And it was rather nice that I actually found myself really wanting to just stream, just go back and oh, Cristo bendito. That's the dangerous thing I told you about. Just when I was starting to get like a little bit mushy, the game was like, I'm gonna throw. Are those feelings? Fuck you. Anyway, I was trying to say before the game so rudely interrupted me. That I found myself really wanting to wishing to when I got to return home to stream, like return and stream. Even though I don't get much of an audience if ever, but I don't know, it was kind of a nice experience. Feels a little bit less lonely than gaming alone, which is my 99% of the time. I enjoy my alone time. It's just gaming for myself. But it was a different experience. I'm about to get fucked. That's what I mean, that you gotta be really careful with this oh, nice. You gotta be really careful with these guys that just start like arrows shooting you, and you may get trapped, or like they follow you through the level, so if they are doing a lot of damage, you're gonna suffer. Oh, there you go. He looks like guy having the week. Was he your cousin? Your brother? Was he your brother? I'm sorry, I fucking killed him. But he started it. He gave me a gift and then he didn't. Then he was like, no, this is too good for you. So he had to die. Ooh! First of all... There you go. Oh. They do the same damage. But just because they're Falcon? Falcon? I don't know how you call that. The curvy sword does like plus 33 of damage. They're 36 because this one gives me more strength. I'm gonna keep this one because I like it. Yeah, they do the same. Because I don't really need that much magic. Not really. It is useful for the healing spell though. And that healing spell sometimes carries your ass. I'll keep this set up for a while. I mean, I don't have to... if I run into a problem, I just change it. Now that's it. Face me. Don't use a ball. Face me, motherfucker. There's like a mission that you make. I think it's... You always get it. And it's Arcane's Valor, I think it's called. And it gives you a pretty sick armor. So I don't worry too much about like being partially naked because I'm just wearing a cloak that gives me light radius. Which of all things is not very useful. Light radius is only important when you get items that take away of it. That's my humble opinion. Oh shit, I said Arcane's Valor. This is Arcane's Valor. Arcane's Valor? Whatever. The armor mission. It's a cross thing. And if it's closed right now, so that's why you cannot see it very well. It's just like an enclosed space in the map. It's like rhinoceros enemies right there. Which they are not that strong, but if they hit you with the running dash they're gonna do some damage. And some stun you, and they can stun lock you if there's more of them and they all like run dash towards you. They can stun lock you and kill you. I think the most frustrating thing of this game is getting stun lock. I mean, honestly, if you get killed by too strong of enemies, you know that's just the game. That's just how it is. You gotta employ the coward tactics. That's fine. Always a coward. But if you get stun locked sometimes, it's so annoying. You see, that dash. If you get that dash from multiple of these guys, you can get stun locked. And I once died in hell from it, and I was so mad.
And so, locked beyond the gateway of blood and past the hall of fire, valor awaits for the hero of light to awaken.
Yeah, so every time you do one of the little things that the Arcane Valor things wants, it will open a new space for you. Like these bloodstone things, you put it there and there you go. Another room is open in the map. Oh, scroll firewall. Whatever. I have more scrolls than whatever. I have more paper than anybody in the Middle Ages. Hello, boys. I love the rhinoceros enemies. I don't know why. I just really like them. Well, there's quite a few like big enemies. Like there's like lava golems and I wouldn't say dragons, but it's like long claws, like draconic like things. And for me, the rhinoceros is one of my favorites. If you have ever been into thick monsters, which, you know, I'm sorry, but if you're like as unholy as I am, and you like thick monsters, this game has a lot for you. Because the lower you go, the more thick monsters you get. Until like you get to hell, and then you get the armor knights and the succubi. And the armor knights, I love it. I love the design. I love it so much. And I'm so sad that the mission of Ladachan, which is one of the armor knights that is a mission, It's kind of rare. I don't get it too often. Here he comes. And he missed. Oh, grito. That's a lot of guys. Often I would say I would like to be surrounded by big guys, but not this way. Not in the stun lucky way. There we go. Oh. I'm getting quite a bit of the blue items. And that's Arcane's Valor.
May the spirit of Arcane protect me.
Pop off, Queen. This. That's why I wasn't worried to have like a useless cloak, but I gotta return home. Because even though it's like it's a mission item, you still gotta identify them.
Hello, my friend.
So you can keep funding Kane's lavish life. There we go. So you see, it's pretty healing good. It's a full defensive item, and it will help you down pretty far down. I think I've reached far into the caves with Arcane's Valor. And also you get the new look, the new sassy look. There's 2 extra looks aside from the one that you appear in the game. This one and the heavy armor one. And the heavy armor one is sick. Flaming Flail of Trouble. Minus 6 to all attributes. I'm like, oh bitch. I like the flaming items of the Deadly Sword of the Mind. That's what I had. Hammer of the Mind. Oh, my plus 10. Okay, I'm keeping this one. For swiftness, meh. You collectively get a meh. I love how Griswold just rips you off right to your face. He'll buy you your stuff for like cheap. Plus here, and also the way that enemies drop things on Hell. I would say that the economy of weapons in like Tristram is pretty low. I mean, if you can go, this guy gets out of every time he gets out of the catacombs or the caves, he comes back with like 50 swords. So I bet the market's a little bit stuffed. It's a little bit stuffed. Oh sure, bro. I keep closing that. I have a smartwatch and sometimes I just like stop clicking because I look at notifications there, and I made the horrifying mistake of like giving my email to a supermarket once for a promotion or whatever, and they keep sending me stuff like emails about like, hey, do you want to come back and buy? And I'm like, I blocked them and I still get emails. I'm trapped in a hell of my own making. Like, I have like that FOMO thing going on where I have to check if one of my devices like gives me a notification. But at the same time, I know it's gonna be the supermarket. I know it's gonna be the dude of the supermarket, like whoever manages the email, being like, I'm gonna send this bitch another one. Maybe at the 50th email by the week, they will actually come and buy again. Never give your email to supermarkets. Oh, chest. Oh, fuck. How did you know that all the characters have like an innate ability, so to say? Like this guy has like this repair ability, which is because every time like the warrior repairs something, it lowers its durability. Like you can see here, my sword has 30 durability max. Right now it's in 12, but if you use the warrior's ability to repair, which is free, points to that, the durability goes down, the max durability. So the more you use it, the less it will last. So that's just better to go to Griswold. But if you're in a pinch and you're about to get naked in the middle of like Jesus, fuck, get back. Ah, these guys are the ones that run if you get something. Oh, I'm getting my fucked. I just came here. I just literally got out of the bus. Ah, what is this Latin America simulator? This is just like my home simulator. You get out of the bus and then you get followed by the guys on the corner asking you for a coin. Lo siento, no tengo dinero. There you go, bitch. Jesus. I told you this game sometimes just shoots at you, like gives you a curveball of difficulties. Like, oh, you were chilling? Oh, okay, here you go. All the enemies in your face right now. All of them. You don't just dare relax for a second. Oh, horrors. Oh, I must have the Chamber of Bone. So you saw that I got like, I think Arcane's Valor is set as a mission. I think. I did say that in the last stream when we were in Cathedral that you may get 2 missions out of 3. The Butcher, the Skeleton King, and the Poison Well. I don't know. I don't remember if the Catacombs is the same. Like you may get the Meteor. I think the Meteor or the Sky Stone. I think they call it because it's the fucking Meteor. You may get the Sky Stone, the Chamber of Bone, and Arcane's Valor. I think that's the 3 you may get. I mean, that's it you can get, and you may get 2 of those. And my wild guess, since I talked to Griswold and he said nothing, is that I got Arcane's Valor and Chamber of Bone. I think. Because I think the Meteor is from Catacombs, and they will give you a sword. That's pretty nifty. I think it's a sword or ring. It's pretty nifty. I remember that. But in caves, you may get a mission called the Anvil of Fury, which is a sick name, and oh, that's pretty cool looking. If you get the mission about the Anvil of Fury, I love it because they give you a sick sword that has knockback and firepower, which in Hell it doesn't matter really because everything is resistant to fire, but it looks cool as shit. And it's called Griswold's Edge. Like the Griswold is the name of the blacksmith that you go to, which is pretty nice. Oh, I just remember. No, there's not 3 missions in Cathedral. There are 4 that you may get. Aside from the 3 I mentioned, you may get the one that is given to you by the tavern owner, and you will see that you have it because like your whole thing to go down a level changes. It becomes like a little like boxy labyrinth thing, and they give you a headdress called the Harlequin's Crest. I've never used it. I always sell it. The guy just gives it to me and just sell it back. And it's funny because you get a choice. You get a choice of like doing the mission one way or another. And if you choose the like helping a monster, they just rip you off. The game literally is like, oh, that you get nothing. You actually get nothing. And if you help the tavern guy that I just have ignored every time I go there, you may get the Harlequin Crest, which is for me it's just money. I think it's worthwhile for the sorcerer character because I think it gives you magic. But as we established, I am a monkey and I like the warrior. I like big pointy sword. Oh, you see that there? That means that my sword is like breaking down. And that's the whole durability thing. Like it will give you a yellow signal, then a red signal, and the red signal is like I think it's a 1 life point thing, and you better go back and fix it or it will break. So I'm gonna go back and fix my equipment because I forgot last time. So this guy is the one that gives you the Harlequin Crest. He doesn't do much.
Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun.
I think if you have missions active, he will give you information. But I honestly just skip the whole lore of the game. So I gotta have a drink of water. I was drink water, guys. You don't need any hydrating thing, you just need water. Plain old water. Take it from me. I'm a biochemist.
Good day.
And
How
this,
may I
this
serve
woman
you?
also gives you information. I always ignore the fuck out of her. I barely remember she existed, and I think she helps you to find the other entrance to hell. I think. Let's talk to
Oh,
Griswold.
what can I do for you?
Griswold. I call him Griswold, but as you can see, I have like a magnificent
Hello, my
pronunciation
friend.
of English.
Stay
I
a
will not
while and
have
listen.
any complaints about it. Oh. Cest. That Cape Cesty. Oh, yes. There you go.
Whoa, what can
I
I do for
I
you?
have stuff for you. Repair my shit. That's nice. We are fully repaired. And there you go. 30 out of 30. If I had used my ability, this shit would be like 25. I don't know. I don't remember how much it removes of your item durability, but quite a bunch.
What ails you, my friend?
I always talk to Pippin for healing. I'm gonna go to the witch to see if she has a useful book. You know, something like, I don't know, healing, temporal.
I sense a soul
In search of answers. I've heard that line so many. Oh, I complain and she delivered. Take me to church. I heard that line so many times when I was young. I feel like it's part of my brain right now. There we go. The more books you read about a spell, the less mana you require to use it, which is amazing for healing spell, because you need at least like two to be able to throw two spells. Because as you saw before, it took like like 2/3 of my magic, so it was kind of a pain. I used healing once and I couldn't use it again. Had to use a potion, even though I had a lot of mana left. I'm sorry if I was a little bit softer before, because I was pretty far away from the microphone. I'm not used to having a microphone down here. I was used to having the whole headset
Beyond
thing.
the Hall of Heroes
Oh, the Chamber of
lies
Bone.
the Chamber of Bone.
I'm a
Eternal
magician.
death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasures secured within this room. So speaks the Lord of Terror, and so it is written.
You need to read that to activate the mission. And I told you guys that I thought I had the Chamber of Bone. That it's only because I saw those black skeletons and you get those in the Chamber of Bones. I was like, it gotta be. That's the only reason. And it worked. I am fucking like master of the game. By the way, I swear a lot. Just setting that out there. If you're uncomfortable by swearing, like strange accent swearing, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna change it. I'm not gonna change it just because I'm a bit of a dick. It's just I can't. I can't. I've tried. I've gotten into trouble for swearing too much, and I did my best. I guess the only way to change it is just like electroshock at this point. It's not very helped by the fact that in my country swearing is just part of like normal talk. If you were like to chat with people in the streets, like just random people or your friends, swearing is just a part of it. But not as much as I do. Don't be confused. I am exceptionally like potty mouth. I'm like all mental health issues. My extreme swearing, I got it from my mom. I like this sounds outside. The entryway to the Chamber of Bone is pretty cool. It's like a stairway surrounded by pillar stones. Oh, those are a lot of arrows. The problem with a lot of arrows is that the guy starts blocking them. It's good, it doesn't do as much damage. Is that it won't let you attack. And it doesn't let you heal if you are not careful. And since these guys are like turret-like, they won't move, so you gotta just shove your face in here and just get it done, get it over with. Having spells also helps a lot. If I had like electric wave, chain lightning, but I think those are good. Because if you see, whenever I kill more of these enemies, I can see more of their like stats. And it says like, oh no, they resist lighting and magic. Immune to magic. Magic type is a type of magic, by the way. You get lighting, fire, holy, I think? I think those are the types. And the red skeletons are obviously by game logic, anything that's red is either fire theme or immune to fire. So you cannot kill them with any type of fire magic. I think the white skeletons are immune to nothing, and these ones are resisting of lightning. I think any skeleton you are gonna actually kill with Holy Bolt, which is holy magic, and none of the first spells you get in the game that I got to. I just don't use it because it's a waste of magic and I do more damage with my sword. But funny enough, Holy Bolt kills anything unholy. The definition of unholy in this game is fascinating because I would say anything in this game is unholy. They are monsters from hell. But no, some enemies it does work and some doesn't. I know that it affects Diablo, the final big bad boss, because my brother killed Diablo with a barrage of holy bolts at one time in our childhood. He had like holy bolt level, God knows what, and just fucking shot it until I died. He went full America style and just shot at him until the devil was dead. I don't know if in America there's like I hate by the way I would say America because US people say America and some say that Ringo is a slur. I won't use it, so I would say just America here. To my Latino peeps that may not like that. But like this isn't like any sort of like you know like someone went to fight the devil stories. Because like this is a Chamber of Bone, by the way. Because like in Latin America and my country, for some reason, very commonly, there is this like, you know, story your grandma would tell you that your grandpa went to the hills to fight the devil. And it's just like a common joke, and like a thing that many have heard. Like, you know, I don't know if there's like a thing on like only Latino thing, only Chilean thing. But you may hear that here. I don't know if like, Americans have heard that sort of stories. Because in Chilean myth, like outsmarting the devil stories are rather common. That's one thing I found always very interesting. Because if you read stories about dealing with the devil from the United States, it always ends up with the classic dealing with the devil is always terrible. I mean, you shouldn't deal with the devil. That's if you're a Christian, the very act of like getting something from Satan is already like a bad thing. But all stories from my country, you can outsmart the devil, and it actually sees you as a cunning person, like you went over like, oh shit, it opened the fucking door. Nah, that door is not supposed to open by itself. Nah, they are free. Okay, so mild interruption to the talk about Satan. That door is not supposed to open until I open it. I think the rhinoceros demon opened it, and he fucked me. Because it's full of skeleton enemies. It's a chamber of bone, and if you stand by the door and you jam it, you will be able to beat him rather easily. But since the door is just open, somebody didn't hold the door. Somebody didn't watch Game of Thrones and didn't hold the door. They spilled out, and now I gotta deal with them like face to face. Anyway, I was saying, here the stories about dealing with the devil are funny. Like the devil is portrayed as a trickster, but not an infallible one. Infallible? Like one that without a fail. Like the devil is prideful, full of himself, therefore he makes mistakes, thinking that he's superior to mankind. That's how the takeaway of the stories. And there's one that I really like, and that it's a story of a guy who sells his soul to the devil for, I think it was fame and money. You know, the usual. You know, if you summon Satan, you might as well get something out of it. And the condition was when the devil would take his soul to hell whenever his body touched the ground when he died. You know, the moment he died and his body touched the ground, he will be taken by the devil back to hell. Pretty straightforward, right? So if you go to one cemetery in my country, you will find that tomb that is like propped up in like stone pillars. It's like really fucking secure, because my country is known for very strong earthquakes, like very 0.8 earthquakes, that sort of thing. Yeah, where it's not just like a pussy shit earthquake. It's like the ground opens. And this tomb was built to withstand that, and it has through the years, through like many like scale shifting earthquakes, it has withstood it. And that tomb is from the guy who promised that his soul will be from the devil the moment his body touched the ground, and so far his body hasn't. He is still propped up. And that's what I mean, that some, like, I don't know if it's just exclusive from here, but the stories here are more of a, you can beat the devil if you're smart enough.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
You can like take the devil for the fool he is. That's what I would say, honestly. Like, that's the takeaway of the stories. Or another that I mean, there's many. There's one that a dude, the guy who deals with the devil, like, ring, or an amulet. The guy who deals with the devil, like, challenge him to a chess game. You know, also a very usual setup for these sort of stories. But also, the really funny thing of the story is that the guy is not trying to win. In the story, the guy makes a cross with the chess pieces, and he just like banishes the devil. Like, he doesn't finish the bet, he just banishes him. He's like, outsmart the devil again. Or the classic, that is a story that the guy who deals with the devil tells him to sign the contract that he wants to be taken today. Like, the same day, like, this is the middle of the night, and the dude is like waiting his soul for money, I think, and no, he wants to go the same day. And the devil is like, this guy is gotta be a dumbass. Like, don't you want like years and years to like enjoy the wealth you got? And the dude is like, no, fine, I will go today. And the devil is like, this is weird. I think I think he's trying to trick me. So I won't accept that. The devil doesn't accept that the guy is being taken the same day. So they both agree then that the guy would like go the next day, tomorrow. So in the contract, it's written, you won't take me today, you will take me tomorrow. And every night that the devil came back to the guy, read the contract and said, not today, tomorrow. So the devil could never take the guy.
Hello, my friend.
Those are stories I really enjoy, and I don't know if they're like common in the US or they're rare. Because in the US, mostly I've heard stories of like you deal with the devil and you're fucked. Ooh. Oh, we can read the books. We can read the books, boys. I am smart again. Martha, I'm coming home to our children. And this is why I saved the hammer, by the way, the hammer thing. Don't read books that are out of my range of magic. Oh, yeah, dexterity, helm of the jaguar, hit points. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it. Deadly bow of the mind. I mean, that's a great bow, but I don't use bows.
Wow,
'Cause I'm a
what can I do
warrior.
for you?
I'm just gonna sell it and deadly bow.
What ails you, my friend?
I had a book when I was young, the typical book. These like very common books that you may get here, that are like of tales and myths from your country. So I had one that is called like myths of Chilean like towns or something like that. And I used to really liked it because it was like actual myths that people told, like very
I sense a soul
accurate.
in search of answers.
And there was one that was like, aside from the dealing with the devil stories, there was one that is like about ghosts. And this is like, in my country is like a very rich cryptid mythology, so to say. Like, there's a lot of stories about monsters. Monsters that lived in the forest and shit like that. And I used to really like one story about, I think the translation could be the skin. Oh, nice, a temporal one. Story about the monster called the skin or the leather, something like that. Which is like a story of a creature that it's a cow hide, literally just a cow hide, floating in the river, and it just like it's alive and grows eyes and fangs, and it just sort of happens. It's just kind of like Japanese yokai that they just kind of happen out of things. But the skin, if you got close to the river to drink water or whatever, it will drag you down, drown you, and suck
Too
your
much
blood.
baggage.
And it's just like so metal out of nowhere. And the only way to kill it was for a witch to hand it like a branch of a tree that has like a sacred tree that has spines. So the leather would just grab it and stab himself with the holy tree spines and just die. And for a while I used to be so fucking scared of the fucking rivers. Because I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get taken by the skin. Yeah, I got this. This one, also this Chamber of Bone gives you this spell, which is... It's okay. I don't have anything against Guardian. I just never used it. Because it's very expensive spell too. And that's the Chamber of Bone. And so it's fun, and it gives you a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Small shit, I should identify that. There's a lot of stuff to sell. Rarely do you get like a cool item. I'm just very happy about the ring I found though. Okay. Forgot this part. I am part of the club of like I gotta check every single room. I gotta complete every single room or then the game is not complete kind of person. if there are enemies alive. My mission is not complete. I'm fucking genociding every single like flesh clan in existence. These are not minotaurs. No, not minotaurs. What are? I think they're sats. How do you call them? I want to say satires, but I don't think that's a word. Sátiros, that's in Spanish. That thing. Half goat, half man, but just like from the waist down. Because like minotaurs are like, depending on who you ask, it's like a full bull man or a half bull, half man. And I think the original minotaur from like Greek mythology, because like Greeks really liked just like mixing stuff. It's a dog with the head of a man, you know. I think the minotaur is a man with a bull's head. That's the original, I think. And the whole idea of like a anthropomorphic minotaur came later. I think. I could be talking out of my ass.
Too much baggage.
Which is could be what's that also stuff. I don't really care for the runes too much. And I have to drop shit off soon. Oh, there's new guys. Oh, this is the stone. Oh my god, that dude died so fast. I'm sorry, guys. The electric bats are a pain, especially if you don't have electric resistance. Oh, we go out of space again. It's time to go home. I love the music of the town. It's so fucking relaxing.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Like when you're running from the creatures of hell. Oh, nice. Topaz armor. Falling Cup of the Eagle, the 60 armor. How this hit once? Warrior's Axe. Throw chance to hit. 65 damage. Oh, but it's a double hand. I don't like double-handed things. Top to magic. Oh shit, I'm getting all the magic shit. I'm getting smart by the second.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Yeah, Warrior's Eyes, Flying Cap, Gold Daggers, all shit. The game wants me to be smart. Yeah, I finally can write Challenge Bolt. I used to call that spell Target Bolt because I used to like Spanish the shit out of
What
it.
ails you, my friend?
Because in Spanish you roll the R's a lot. So if you read it quickly and you don't pay attention, you will read as Target Bolt instead of Charge Bolt. Look at him run. If you don't have the DLC, he walks slow as hell. Fireball, Charge Bolt. No, I kind of want a Tom Portable or Healing Book. I remember that there used to be a myth that you could go to Cow Dimension, and the myth got so popular that they actually made a cow level. I think it's in Diablo 3 or Diablo 2. You can get to the cow level. And it's even a joke in StarCraft. There is a cheat that is called There Is No Cow Level. And I don't remember what it does. But there is a cheat that does that. That's called that. I don't know why people saw like you could click on the cows and they would move and they just run wall with it. Oh, hello boys. Oh shit. I never got to experience the fun stuff of like playground stories of the games or all that because computers were not too common in my config when I was young. Internet access was even rarer, and I was like a late bloomer, so to say, in internet connection. I got it when I was, I think, out of school already. I was like 18 or something. So I knew of the Fotolog MySpace era, but I lived it without internet. It was the most weird shit ever. Like like fads would happen, and I just didn't have an idea. Imagine nowadays if you didn't have internet. Like, imagine all the Twitter monger. I'm never gonna call it X, the Twitter stuff. Imagine all the Instagram stuff that you will just see and not get it because you don't have it. The amount of memes that just flies over your head. I was that person. I'm sorry. I was that person in like the 2000s. Which, I wish I was part of the Fotolog era. I was honestly gonna some water break. But the internet seemed really fun at that time. Like, everybody was figuring out like social media, like Fotolog and MySpace, like blogs in general. Like, people were just figuring everything out, and it was very chaotic. It was very chaotic. Have Hotel, Neopets shit. And like Latino internet was different because it's stuff that could be available in Spanish, which wasn't that much at the time. I'm gonna give my mouse a little bit of energy because he's soft as hell. Hey, I'm changing my stats, come on. Don't be rude. Provision. Don't use that. Managing is very useful if you're the warrior. You don't need mana too much, and just like save your ass. It's like it turns your mana into like a life bar. That's basically it. It's more efficient than plain old healing. Oh yeah, I did mention that I got internet late. No, I wasn't 18 years. I was like, must have been 16 or something. I'm pretty old. I'm pretty old. Anyway, I got internet and I didn't get to be like it's MySpace person, but I was a Tumblr person. I was very weird. I mean, I'm very weird right now, but I joined Tumblr in the biggest wave of fandom, like super Hulk and like I forgot the name. The game about determination. Undertale things were going on. The one about the aliens, the troll aliens. Homestuck. Like the peak of those fans of My Little Pony, like everywhere. Like people were like passionate about these things, and Jesus Christ, people were passionate about like Homestuck. I tried to read it. I was a weave into like I was weaving very into like weird things, and I could not for the love of me, if you see me playing right now and I skip dialogue, Homestuck was so much dialogue. I couldn't get through it. And most of it didn't make sense. And just so much people were into it, and I just like socially like cultural osmosis Homestuck, because my friends really liked it. So I just like learned about the thing without like ever reading it. I for a friend I even cosplayed one of the trolls without even knowing which one it was. I was like literally the meme of like I don't know what I'm doing, like kind of like the dog with like the lab coat. Oh, I'm getting my fuck right now. I kind of complained because I was in an even more shameful fandom at the time. Like I was very into Doctor Who too. I got hit by the Doctor Who like punch in the face. Oh, I love this mission. Anyway, I got punched in the face by the Doctor Who like wave of fandom, and I never got down of it. I still into it. Just not as like raging fanboy as much as I was before. You know, I'm chill now. I swear, you guys, but I'm better. I'm healed. Are you ever were curious for some reason? If you ever were curious about fandom and Tumblr things, there's like a YouTube channel called Strange Eons, and she covers a lot of it. Like, I've never seen somebody cover like fandom as good as she has
Too
done.
much baggage.
I'm not insulting it, honestly. But there is a lot of like video essays of like, oh, weird fandom things where, and just like shitting on the people. I mean, we were young. We were kids. Of course, you're passionate about the things you like. I don't know. If you ever want to watch fandom stuff, like like kind of internet historian kind of thing going on, just watch Strange Eons. Like I was saying, I like this mission you see right here on the map. That one is called the Hall of the Blind, and has a I skip most of the text, but the Hall of the Blind text is really cool. It's like a scary poem thing. And they give you a ring that an amulet ring, I think, a non like an extra thing to put on yourself that is pretty good. I think it's an amulet. It's pretty good. So as far as I remember, it had really good stats. Come on, bitch. Also, those things make themselves invisible, but you can still hit them. If you press the key to like lock yourself into place and they are close, you can just kill them. Like, well, they're unseen. Because I used to think they were immortal, but they are still in the game. Like, if they're standing in front of you, you won't be able to move to that square. I think that's a mana fountain. Yes, that's a mana fountain. That would recharge your mana like... I don't think endlessly, but it would recharge your mana. That was that. It didn't give me much. Those weren't too much. That weren't too much tears. I think that's what it does. There's like fountains that do stuff, but I don't remember. There's ones that actually like... No, I'm wrong. The fountain of tears doesn't kill your mana. There's one that does, but I think it's a pool. So, if you find it, I'll show you guys. Oh, I love confessionaries. I love confessionaries, even though you might get absolutely fucked by it. Oh, there's the Hollow Blind mission. Also, if you don't find those books, if you're the kind of person to use dash through levels instead of like coming to them like me, you may miss those books and may miss on like skip on the missions. You don't have to do the missions, but they do give fine items, and if the items you don't like, you can sell them for good money. Oh, you don't have to do the confessionaries shrine. I'm sorry, but it's fun. Time cannot diminish the power of steel. I think that fixes my things. Yes, this is the one that fixes my shit. Yeah. Nice. There is one that actually breaks your stuff. That's sort of gambling. I mean, I saved, but I wasn't going to save scum, honestly. I'm gonna try and not save scum on this like streaming of Diablo. Also, I'm gonna like stream till like, we get caves or play one level of caves. Cause if that's Bloodstar, by the way. I don't know if you remember when I mentioned it. That's Bloodstar, and it does a lot of damage. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Oh shit! Warp is really good, by the way. I just saw how much damage did to me. That did to me. I will have to go through that's like those are like special enemies, but that's a rare special enemy.
I can see what you see not. Vision milky, then eyes rot. When you turn, they will be gone, whispering their hidden song. Then you see what cannot be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind,
Cast
cast down into the halls of the blind.
I told you the poem is kinda cool. And after seeing the poem, you will actually see the doors appearing on the mission part. But now I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna try that. I did do so much damage. Don't make me walk over in here. I'm walking here. He's okay. Oh. I cannot attack. That's what I mean when you get shot with too many arrows. You will be locked in not being able to attack. The dude will be blocking too much. Okay. Okay, retreat. We're retreating. We're fucking off. They're starting to follow me, and that's not good. That's not good. I hate that they run. I hate that they run. I hate that they run. I'm gonna kill you. You, sir, you're gonna get killed. You specifically. This one's like cannot shoot with fire, which is a pain. They will not lose their special like shooting ability if I kill the boss, by the way. They will keep it. Which pain. I need to get rid of the entourage because they will not let me attack peacefully. Come back here. You coward piece of goat. You're a goat and I'm very hungry for mutton. Come back here. I was about to say some other thing, but I think it could be misinterpreted. Trying to not be a degenerate in my Twitch thing. Blightfire is a very cool name. Come on, sir. Face me. Did you see how much damage this guy did to me? Come here. Come here. Yeah, stun lock you. I'm gonna stun lock your ass. There is a spell called Stun Curse, which if you have it, it will stop them from doing this. And you can just kill them. Ah, there you go.
Too much baggage.
Ah, that was hard. That was really hard. I used a lot of potions, which is not that good. Where is here? A cap! My guy! My guy! You're one of the harder bosses and you give me a cap. Cheap motherfucker. Such. They drop almost nothing. I got ripped off by that boss, by the way. Could I give me a little bit more of a decent item? Well, it's time to go to the Hall of the Blind, which also kind of difficult. And you gotta try not to get surrounded by them. It doesn't really have doors. You can just like slide right in, and that will happen. You see, I killed one without even like them being like visible, and you can do that. I killed another one. You will see their corpse. I will. When they die, they appear back in the map. Where are you going? Come back here. Come back here. Let me sword your face. Oh, there you go. I hit him. I kind of really want to stream other games that I like, but those are a bit longer. Like, I don't know how people would like Oblivion and Fallout 3. 3. Not 3. 3. Fallout the third. Because I've noticed with my accent, it sounds like I'm saying the plant, like 3. these guys hit pretty hard. That's why I mean you gotta be careful to not get surrounded by them. Because if you kill one or you hit one, they will run, which will save your ass from getting surrounded. But sometimes, if you're a lucky child, you will get surrounded, and they will not run when you hit them, and that's sadly your end. They stun look really easily, and they do too much damage. Oh, we countered each other. Come here, come here, come here, come here. There you go. Illusion wheel. I think this is the only part where you can find these guys. I think. A lot of. I'm sorry with prefacing everything that I say. My knowledge is on this game like with I think, but that's honest to God what it's working from very fuzzy memory, and I wasn't a very good gamer of this anyway. I kill another by accident. I think there is like 3 in each little room here. Oh, there you go. Chainmail. I don't need it. No, here it's not. It's in the other one. You know what funny thing happened today when I'm doing my thesis, like master's degree thesis. Today I had to hand over my like proposal, I think you will call it, like my preliminary proposal for my thesis, and when I was on my way, because I got a commute about an hour, which is much better than what I used to commute when I lived with my parents, which were 2 hours and a half every day. Like it was like 5 hours of travel total, like out to uni and back. Now it's just 1 hour, 2 hours total, which is amazing. I'm very happy about that. But when I was commuting, I found my 3DS. I thought it was broken. I assumed it just didn't work anymore. I'm dancing with the devil right now. Oh, there we go. I assumed it wasn't working anymore. This one is really good. I'm out of the line. But it actually I connected it and shot fine, and I started on and it worked. So for some reason, me from the past assumed it wasn't working and just put it away. I didn't throw it, which thank God I didn't throw it away. And I just pop in that good old game, like ancient copy of Alpha Sapphire, and I still I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna play this, and I was like playing it in my commute. Water break. Water. The best option. I was playing the DS in my commute and I looked around and it was funny. Everybody was on phones and I was the only freaking weeb with a DS. It's like a Nintendo DS on my hands. I just kind of remind me of the time where they were like, you could see them relatively common, like young people playing like DS, and now it's just like phones. And you can have a whole oh thick boys. I better not get surrounded by the thick boys. Come on. Okay, I've done choices, which I will probably regret, but it doesn't matter. I was saying, it was rather common to see them. I don't shit on. I'm not a boomer. Like I don't shit on phones. They're pretty cool. I like. I just my phone is kind of crappy, so I cannot have any games or nothing. But some people have like awesome games that are all in all almost like full desktops on like powerful phones. But I was on my DS and I was like, oh shit, this sort of reminds me of the past. had a Switch though, because I was a very what do you call it? An enjoyer of Pokemon games, and I played a lot of them. And I haven't been able to play the new ones, even though people will tell me they're shit. I don't care. I mean, I kind of want to play them anyway. I haven't been able to play it because I don't have a Switch. Which would have been the same issue with the DS, but the Switch is so substantially more expensive than the DS at the time. Or that's what I think. Maybe it's just like nostalgia classics. But I feel the Switch is so expensive. It costs as much as like a big console, so it's not something I can afford. Not as a uni student with a lot of debt hanging on my shoulders. No, you cannot have it both ways. You're gonna have like an affordable thing and be as strong as a Switch. I get it. Ooh. Oh my god, is that lore? That's not a mission, by the way. If you get a book with all the fucking things here, that's not a mission, that's just lore. And I'm like, I'm not here for that. I'm just gonna skip that. More bats. Come here, come here. This is one of the better rooms, if you ask me. I like libraries, and well, this one doesn't have anything, but those are armories. And if you're lucky and you find one armory that's full, you will get a lot of equipment out of it. This one has an armory thing. Okay. Ring mail. Oh, I need to return home. Now, there's not many armors at this point of the game that are better than Arcane's Valor. But maybe. So we're gonna check it when we return.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Let's see what we got. Structure. And this was what the Bloodstar shooting Goatman gave me. A cap of structure, which its only thing is that it has a high durability. I got ripped off by the Goatman. The Goatman took away many of my potions and they gave me nothing. Nothing. Okay, this maul is like I've never used mauls or like hammers, but this one looks fun. Like 20 of damage. This one, the Topaz Axe. Oh. I have like an aversion to double-handed equipment. You will need this thing when you get to the lightning shooting lizard men. You will need this. Because if not, you will see your life draining before your eyes.
Well, what can I do for you?
Later in the game, resistance to elements is very important.
What ails you, my friend?
Or that's my opinion. Fireball. I'm gonna keep mana shield just in case. Identify, healing. Flash. Fasten. Stunkers. I'm gonna keep Stunkers. Identify, inhibition. Just gonna keep it. Money. Money. I love speed walks, he power walks. Gotta love power walking guy. I love you, power walking guy. I'm gonna buy 2 of these because I use them. Warp is fine. Reflect. I'm gonna use reflect. Charge bolt. I wanted to say Chargate bolt again. I saw my brain speaking faster. Warp can save you. So I'm not gonna deny it just yet. I'm not gonna tell him to go home just yet. if I had an idea on my brain and just like escaped me. It ran away from me.
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the
What's
Tavern
up?
of the Rising
When I mean they
Sun.
give you information, if you take the mission, for example, the Hall of the Blind, and I return here without finishing it, without the blind amulet, and I talk to them, to all these people, they will give me information, like some information. Some I think they tell you, like, I don't know, like just flat out tell you, I don't know. Kane usually gives you information about it, which if you want to further the lore of it, cool. Maybe if I do a hard run or a hell difficulty run, and this time actually stick with it, I will actually look at the lore. If you guys are interested about that. Also, look at that lightning resistance doing its job. Like this little bat used to cause me a lot of trouble, and look at that. Look at me brushing off their existence. Just like Daddy used to make. My joke, my dad is present, but it's present. It's a present absent father, so you know, I get the best. I get the best of both worlds. Why do I have I have impair numbers. What is that? What is that? I don't have a 1 and a 4. A little bit of dexterity. That I have 70 chance percent to hit. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Also, my dear listener, whoever you are, do you have a present absent father? What do I mean with that? A father that is home, that it didn't live here, but it's just not there. Just like kind of checked out about being a father. Have you experienced that? You hear a lot about like absent fathers that just like flat out left, or you know the usual. Here we call them papitos corazones, which is called like hard daddy for some reason, and you know the deadbeat dad, the usual. Even maybe even a deadbeat mother. You know, it could work both ways. You hear a lot of that, and also the beautiful thing of having an actual present father figure. But have you heard of an absent present father? One that is home, works and is home, but it's never available for you. Like emotionally, physically, never wanted to play with you and all that. Is that your reality? Have you heard of that? So emotionally, having present and emotionally unavailable father is kind of like a fascinating thing, because you kind of complain that he wasn't there, because he was, right? But when your mom did all the lifting to parenting, it's kind of different, I would say. I should have. Oh, that's why there's so many. I shouldn't have left the security of the door. I will return to my emotional support door. Unlike the sleeping princess with the dragon, I will wait for them here. Oh, that one just like spawned. Oh, I didn't keep in mind my life. There is one type of enemy that actually teleports, like they disappear on the ground. It's kind of fucking weird. I only seen them once, and it's also this same type of like very thick demons, but I think it's wind. It's called. I think it's Batman too. They just like vanish, and it's so weird. But it's a special enemy. And that happened to me, friends. My first death in this hacking game was because you always gotta keep looking at how much life you have got, even if you're talking, even if you're reminiscing about family dynamics. This shit. Come back here. Oh! Bro pulled the freaking anime on me to teleport behind me. He literally gave me a party this casual. Okay, I'm pretty sure these are the guys that teleport, because like... I'm pretty sure that the unique enemy was like, on the other side of the door. Maybe I'm insane. I think I'm dead. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm just fucked. Okay. Bye. That's what I meant, that this spell can save your ass. Never shit on the teleporting spells. They can save you. Or they can put you in a worse situation. Both are true. But those were too much blue demon, too many blue demons to handle at once. You gotta be careful to walk in so boldly sometimes in this game, because you may aggro too many enemies at once. And they will follow you like through the whole level if you keep running, and you will keep aggroing more enemies. So that's the only thing good about having good light radius, and that's what I meant. That usually normal light radius is fine. If you have reduced light radius, it's a problem, because you will start like having to walk too close to enemies to see them, and you will aggro their whole family. And then you will have to fight the enemy and the posse and their whole like group of goons and get killed. So always be careful how deep you enter into the dungeon. You're gonna take small steps sometimes, especially if you change of scenery. Like strength is bolstered by heavenly faith. I think it gave me strength. I don't know what. There is like a list. I used to have a list of what everything did. I don't have it anymore. And I'm gonna torture you guys like like me pulling up the wiki. Ah! Jesucristo. This game, this level was like, do you want blue demons? No? I have blue demons. This game looked at me in the face and told me, how do you play like Oni? Or you will play the Diablo version now. You get all the blue demons you may want. Get all the fucking blue demons. There we go. There's a group of dead bitches. What is that? A cave. Also, it's fun that technically as deeper as you go, like Catacombs, caves, and hell, the drops change. But sometimes you're in the middle of like the ending of the game, you're close to the last levels of hell, and you may still drop like rags. And it's like, thanks. It's not even worth money, that's the problem. Like that far deep into the game, like 100 gold coins mean nothing. Also, because Griswold fucking upcharge you up the ass. As you see, I'm saving more because I don't want to lose a lot of progress if I die because I walked too far. Also, if I was a rogue, which he's a female, and with all these thick demons, it would look like a star of a very, very spicy anime. Because I know you know about the thick orcs, and the lady animes. If you're watching this, you're weird too. I love the look of the ring mail. I've never had a ring mail be good enough to use. I use a short sword. 2-6 damage. I'm using a 8 there and still dropping this kind of though. Or the daggers. Like, you won't use them. Even if they're like the most amazing shit. Like, the best stats. It's still too little to like be worth it. I've never had like a low tier item but with spell to be good anyway in the deeper parts of hell case. I think the unique enemy actually hits pretty hard. Yes, it is the one that teleports. Yes, I was just talking about you. Look at that. He just teleports. And his posse of goons also teleports. I'm sure about that. Baron Sludge. I think he's meant to do like a pool animation when he teleports. I'm pretty sure about it. You see that? He does that thing. And then he teleports. This is like the attack animation. I wasn't insane. I wasn't insane. I'm dying, by the way. I got King Crimson. That's why I died before. I was completely sure that the door would keep me safe and these guys can teleport. I mean, as long as he doesn't King Crimson behind me, and I think it doesn't follow the rules of the invisible. Oh, my throat is so dry. I don't think it follows the rules of the invisible guys, which they still exist, but they are like just not visible. I think this guy actually teleports. Which are there are enemies like further that do teleport, that like my magician. Oh shit! Ah, again. Damn it! Ah, I focus on talking again. Don't be dumb. Look at your life points. Let's see. Don't walk too deep. Don't walk too deep. Okay. Okay. You guys stop running. And you see, this guy started running not like the other ones. If you remember, the other ones didn't run. These ones run because they have the teleporting ability. Just kind of reposition themselves. I'm gonna wait for you. Oh, I need to go forward. And these situations, I'm using the turbo button because I will just like be clicking away at this like boss enemy a lot. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. What? It's a calm sword. Please switch, don't ban me. But it's a human fluid sword. Where are the other ones? I saw them earlier. Okay, I'm gonna identify it right now because I need to know what the hell that is. Of course, the spicy anime ogre demons would give me a white sword. I'm trying so hard to dance around the words. I mean, this is technically an adult-only stream because Diablo is supposed to be adults only. It's a quote-unquote mature game, but okay. 7 versus 5. Shit, fuck it. I love how the small shield is better than the kite shield, large shield. The small shield defends more than the big shield. I'm gonna do a loop around and then check what the fluid sword, orc fluid sword does. I love it when you find this like sort of unique appearance items, because you see there's like items with abilities, and it could be blue, it could be gold, and they will have the same sprite, but there are some that are unique, like Arcane's Valor, this longsword, that they have special names too, and they're rare as fuck. It doesn't mean that they're good, Some are very shit. Like there's like a unique rags that is pretty bad, but it looks sick as hell. And one of my favorites, which it good or bad depending on the person. It's called the Needler, and it's a unique bow, and the sprite is a crossbow, and it's cool as shit. That's my that's my advice for all my peeps that wants to stream Diablo. Always don't just talk to the chat. Look at your life, or you will die constantly. Also, if you're lazy, warp is really good. You can just like, whoop, teleport. Oh, this guy. So remember I told you there is like enemies that actually teleport? Yeah, this one is one of those enemies that teleport. And this one is actually a bit hard.
What?
He will give you a book.
What?
He will call you an idiot.
All these interruptions are enough to make one insane.
They will give you a book. They will talk to you, and if you go to the bookcase, he will get triggered.
You're cute.
And oh shit, he's doing his attack. He hits you with spells, so you gotta be real careful. Come here. Come here. And we'll constantly teleport to dodge your attacks with fireball. This is what I mean with at some point. Oh shit, that hit me in the face. At some point, I got tired and just like got a bow in the deepest parts of the game. I think this guy, I've killed him before with stun curse. So I was so tired of trying to follow him. You can trap him in a corner too. You're not that dumbass like I was, and let him run around, run away the room. Cause that was my bad. Fireball does so much damage, and also I'm not immune to freaking fire. Yeah, I should have stayed in the corner there, because I would have cornered him. He's kinda hard to... Jesucristo! Stay still! It does let you get a few hits in, like for you to get cocky, and then you just like fucks off for the half of the thing. Ah, nope. I'm gonna stun course your eyes. Where are you? There you go. And that's why stun curse is a really good spell.
I'm sorry, did I break your concentration?
You're such an asshole, I love it. That's why you gotta get stun curse. For those enemies that just fucks off, like, there you go. You're fucked. He doesn't have too much resistance. He just hard. It's just very hard to hit because he keeps moving.
Some of this stuff.
With the lightning and such. You know, the fabulous research book he had was just search. I wanted at least a portal book. Oh, there we go.
It's hot down here.
The caves. We have reached the caves. I'm gonna stretch a little bit. I'm gonna identify the sword, the fluid sword.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
At least Kane has like fixed prices. Let's see. Diamond Ledge. That's a pretty cool name. Sheesh. Okay, I laughed at the strange camsor, but yeah, damn it. It has weak durability, but I could deal with that. The only problem is I wanna be very like keep an eye on it. But look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that. God damn it, that's pretty. And that's even better. That's even better. I'm gonna keep this sword though, just in case I like it. Battle mail of stability plus 56 armor. It's 25, 17, still. Second spell is still better. And this one I won't use, so forget.
Greetings!
Oh yes!
It's always a pleasure to see one of my best customers. I know that you've been venturing deeper into the labyrinth, and there's a story I was told that you
Diablo
may
Fury.
find worth the time to listen to. One of the men who returned from the labyrinth.
Yeah, but no thank you.
Well, what can I do for you?
Thank you for the story, I very much. I won't be hearing it, but I love the mission. Love the mission. I'm gonna take all my blacksmithing oils for this. Archery, blacksmith oil. Hello,
What ails
Pippin.
you, my friend?
I love that you return from hell, like, I mean, caves at this point. You return from the caves, like, limping. But, it's like, what ails you, my friend? I don't know. Maybe because my arm's still attached, I'm a little bit in pain. It's barely attached to my fucking shoulder. Let's go, boys. Let's go to the witch. And I think now I can open the password to the DLC. Where's the farmer? There it is. Yes.
So, you're the hero everyone's been talking.
Thank you. And that's a bomb. And it took me an embarrassing amount of time the first time I play
I
Hellfire
sense a soul
to
in
know
search of answers.
how that works. Lightning Wolf Lives. That's an expensive book. Telekinesis is fine. Bone Spirit halves the life of anything that hits, but it just flies off. It just fucking flies off. So I don't like it. Telekinesis. I'm pretty surprised that I can read Bone Spirit actually. Telekinesis. Never found a usefulness of it. Firewall. I love Firewall. I will not use it. I don't care. Lightning Bolt. I love Lightning Bolt. I won't use it. I don't give a shit. Yeah, that's it. Rune Bomb. So how do you use it? You don't click it. I don't know why. I stood here and I just like a madman just clicked around here and nothing happened. And I had to read the wiki. But you gotta do this. And that's Goopy. Down to the hive. And if you're me and you're weird, that kinda hot. Not gonna lie. Just leave it at that. I hope my parents will see my streams. But I love the Defiler. I love the Defiler. It's a great mission. Let's see if I still have some town portal things left. Yeah, I do have. Oh, and I throw this shit down because I don't need it. Let's go. Okay, let's go. I wanna try using the very strange looking sword. Okay, who do I get? Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. Oh, it does a lot of damage. Yeah! Yeah! Because these guys often have it's like lava golems often have a lot of life. And they're kind of hard to kill and look at the damage. Look at that baby. I'm so happy I got the orc thing. Now I got the Anvil of Fury mission. Oh, the poison beast. Oh! Who broke? Oh, yeah, you may get trap chests that just damage your armor. I hate it. And if you have low endurance weaponry like Diamond Edge, they can break. And it's gone. Because you open that trap chest. And it's like, now, you will see me saving a lot more now that I'm in... Oh, I saw what it did. It changed my potions. Fucking bitch. I didn't knew they could do that. That I haven't seen before. I have seen it only like damaging your equipment. I cannot stand the corpses of the poison beasts, but it hurts you. For some reason, the lava demons are excluded from this. But, you know. Game logic. Come on, my clan. Just bought the potions and I got ripped off by the... Oh, they're doing a lot of damage. I might have a very strong sword, but my defense is like leaving a lot to be desired. Gotta be real careful to not being close. These like poison beasts are weak, but they shoot poison, and if you're not careful and you get trapped by them or by like other enemies while a poison beast is shooting at you,
Rest in peace, my friend.
Nice. You may die by like cheap damage of the poison beast. Which has happened to me before. There's like a unique enemy that is a poison beast that has like a posse of so many of them that you cannot even get close. I had to kill him with magic. Like, being the warrior, I just had to spawn a lot of potions and chain lighting the hell out of them. Which my intuition, my furry intuition is telling me that I will get the poison beast boss again, and I don't like that. I don't like that. But it's not a super unique enemy to give you a super unique drop. I don't know if that's correlated. The Mudman, which is like a very rare enemy, did give me a unique item. Who knows? I will Google it later, you know? You know who knows? Google. I will chat GBT that shit. What's with everything being a trap item? Just asking for a friend. I don't see anything changing. Where do I have this? But I bet it was something nasty. And there is a trap chest that takes away all your mana, like all of it. There's something. Oh, there it is. This one that makes like a burping noise and drinks all your mana and leaves you absolutely McFucked if you're like the sorcerer and all, you know, have a potion. Like you're running on your last leg. Ah, that's amazing. Or if you're like a slightly magic inclined warrior, all your mana gone. I always love the implication that life potions are red because they're actual blood. Oh, I'm gonna open this. This is the passageway to the town, which is far left of Tristram, and you will get this boy, which he sells like quote-unquote good stuff, but you gotta pay to look at him. I've never seen good stuff being sold by this guy. And he just has one item per time, which is eh. I just like what I found on Hell, or like I mean I like just what I find in dropping, like drops. Droppings means something else. Long distance enemies. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Oh hell. Don't be trapped. Thank you. I will not stop my looting desires because of trap chests. I refuse. Oh no, they're incomplete numbers now. It was a lot worse with having stats with incomplete numbers. And like my ability to not care has gone up with time, but it still bothers me. It still bothers me so much. I don't know if it's standing on the poison only does damage or it also damages my armor. I kinda shit if it still damages my armor too. Oh, it's getting damaged. It's getting damaged. We have to return to town soon. Oh, just looked 4 out of 10. There, 6 out of 10. Should gather myself those blacksmithing ores that I have. It lasted a far more than what I thought, though. But if it lasted less than a level of enemies, or like at least half a level of enemies, if it didn't last that, it wouldn't be worth it. Like I had to stop and go repair this sword, even though it did a lot of damage. It would be the same problem that the Butcher's Cleaver has, but the Butcher's Cleaver is a lot worse than this. Like a lot worse. I don't think the Anvil of Fury is in this level though. I could also get the elixir mission. The elixir mission is so dumb. And if I get it, I will show you, but it's kind of dumb. I am fearful because caves gets really hard very quickly. Because there's some levels that have demons that throw you like a spell called Inferno, which very damaging, and a lot of them. And if they are close, they will shoot Inferno and do some like physical damage and do a lot. Oh, I get the electric demons. Okay, nice, because I have a lot of electric resistance. Yes. Okay, lava demons and electric boys. Okay, this is doable, but I don't gotta stand in the middle of the fucking town. I would be really dead if I didn't have that much of an electric resistance, because those like lizard men that shoot chain bolt, very strong. Oh, no chance. Sir. Disrespectful. My eye itches. 1 second, I'm scratching my eye. By the way, you shouldn't. Oh! Rhinoceros, guys. That's what I mean that they are very strong. You will get surrounded by chain lightning rather quickly. Oh shit, I got wrong. That was a mistake on my part. I almost died because I actually did spin. Run! Run! Oh! I didn't know I could do that. That's a finding. I didn't know I could zoom. God damn it, I aggro the whole... Oh my god, that's a unique enemy. And I aggro the whole map. Okay, face me. There you go. Dead. And the sword is dying. I'm gonna take this and going to fuck off. Bye. I survived. I almost died because I aggro the whole town and I misclicked a few times.
Hello,
It's
my
fine.
friend.
Could happen.
Stay a
Happens to the
while
best
and
of us.
listen.
Let's see. Nah. Oh, this one could be useful in hell. I'm gonna throw it out. Oh, of the stars. I am not sure. I am not sure. Get points. No, that's not. I'm also gonna keep that. I was gonna sell the cloak.
Well, what can I do for you?
No, the wolf, total harmony. Repair. It is very expensive to repair the diamond edge. God damn it. I wonder if this changed my look. Yeah, that's a heavy armor look. Look at that. You look cool as shit. But I will keep it for now.
What
Deep in,
ails
I'm
you, my
dying.
friend?
Okay, guys. That's gonna be it for today. We got to caves. We killed a very unique enemy. We got the orc fluid sword, which is very strong, but very like made out of fluid, so it breaks easily. Also, does it double as an armor? It doubles as an armor. What a beautiful little thing it is. Anyway, we beat two actually. Like got to like the second caves level. Got like I aggro the whole town, killed a unique enemy out of nowhere. I almost died. Did not die. Woo! Okay, next stream we're going for caves and probably a few levels of Inferno. And yeah, I think that I think I will stream 2 or 3 more times of Diablo Hellfire, because I gotta beat Inferno and then gotta go for the DLC. Maybe if there is interest, I will do like a Game Plus run, which can put it in like super hard. And the Cathedral is just like hell at that point. I don't know why would you do it, but you know, you can try it. I will try it. Okay. It's been fun. I hope you whoever is watching had a lot of fun, and see you next time. Bye bye.